Ooh. So I'm trying out a new setup. I went down to one softbox light and see what happens, because the other one was, I feel like, a little too bright. And I also connected my camera to the TV so I can see myself. My eyebrows do look bad. This one is all like, yes. And this one's like, no. Anyways, hello children. So today's look is inspired by my teal hair. I'm just gonna put my hair on my face, on my eyes, just like that. Call it a day. Ooh. Prune. This look is inspired by my hair. I haven't retouched my hair in a long time. So it's now, okay, so my dog has been outside all day and he decides to bark right now. So just ignore him. Came out to this like teal color. It's not even blue anymore. I put in different types of blue in here. This is the final, like I haven't done nothing to it after, I think it's been like almost like 6 months since I haven't done anything. So it's a really pretty teal blue. This is what we're going for. Okay, so I have some products that I have not tried and I want to show you guys. Oh, I found it at Ulta. This Mamba Jumbo. It's literally the size of my, I was gonna say my head, but my head's big. This is the Real Techniques Beauty Blender, or I don't know what they're called. A sponge. It is damp, so it did get twice its size and it's huge. So I'm hoping this is gonna be faster to pat everything in. I can start talking about everything that I haven't tried right now, but it's just gonna take forever. So you guys can see that my eyebrows are uneven and done. This is where we're gonna begin. And my eyelids are prepped. The other thing that I wanna try today is really using a lot of product. So like all my videos have been very subtle. They're more realistic. So I don't use a lot of foundation. I don't use a lot of eyeshadow. For the purpose of the camera grabbing onto, you know, a lot of the color, I'm going to really emphasize those colors in there and also add another 10 layers of foundation. So the first color I'm going to use is Saddle. This is from MAC. I already dipped in the brush. This one is the 217. So I'm going to go in with Legend. This is from Anastasia. And I'm just going to use a flat brush, and that is going to go right on that brow bone. So now we're going to go in with Saddle. So Saddle, I am going to start focusing right in that center. So I'm just going to add that color, swirl it into that crease. So we're adding more Saddle than usual, bringing it all the way in. And also my brow kind of extends a little out, so I'm going to bring that shadow just a little bit more towards that tail. You guys can see when I start adding that color, I start adding it where I want the most color, and after I have placed the intensity, I use any excess that's on the brush to swirl right above. Okay, so the next shadow is Swiss Chocolate. This one is also by MAC. And what brush is this? The 239. I already dipped it in there. So I'm just going to use that to pat right on the outer corner to deepen it up. So pat, pat, pat. So what I'm doing is just patting. Grab that 217 again. And you can use the 224 as well. The 224 is this fluffy one. This one right here. To diffuse it. I keep dipping into the eyeshadow before I even talk about it. But I'm also going to use Carbon eyeshadow to deepen out that outer crease. And the same 239 brush. Then go back with the 217 into Swiss Chocolate. I might have gone a little too far with the black. For the teal, I'm going to use the Iluvsarahii Dose of Colors collection. There it is. Let us open. I can. Ooh. So the teal I'm going to, oh, I could have used those two colors too. Could have used this one and that one. Damn it. But anyways, we're gonna use this teal color right in the center. I haven't even dipped my fingers into this. This is like brand new. Clean finger. Oh, yes. Look at that. Ooh, okay, I'm excited. Does it look the same like my hair? Let's see. Perfect. Look at that. It's like long lost brothers or sisters or whatever you want them to be. So this we're gonna apply with our finger. Okay, so I'm just gonna use another 242 brush, and then we're gonna pat it in again. Well, I guess it works better with the brush. For liner, I'm going to use the brush black. I'm gonna use the MAC brush black liner and brush black. What I like about this liner is that it's super easy to use. That little tip there, it's actually a brush, so it bends really nicely with the curves of your eye. Okay, so I was gonna go ahead and apply my lashes, but I wanna amp it up just a little bit. So I'm going to use the Heavy Metal, what is this? Glitter liner. This one is in the color Distortion. There we go. Oh my god. Everybody decides to do something outside today. Alright, so now let's go in with these lashes. These guys, these are my super cheap lashes. So these are some lashes that I bought from J Lash a long time ago. I'm gonna mess these up. Let's see. I've always wanted to try this. Ooh, time for the face. Okay, so for the face, I'm actually gonna use the HourGlass foundation, or stick foundation, and I'm using the color Linen. And then we're gonna use our Mamba Jamba. I love this foundation. It gives me enough coverage. It's very silky smooth, so it gives you a really nice finish to the skin. And you guys hear me tap? At this point, I'm just like, blend. Okay, so for my concealer, I'm going to use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and this one is in the color Light 1. So I'm going to use the Morphe Y14. This one I usually use for like highlighter. We're going to try it for my concealer. It's not blending. Yes, it is. Just keep going. So you can see that this one is very light for my face. So I'm actually going to use the banana powder to really tame it down. Okay. I'm going to add a tip there. And a little on my nose, and the forehead, and on my chinny chin chin. So I like to make an exclamation point, so like a line and then a point. That way it looks like I had surgery. Surgery. Yes, darling. Surgery. To set, I'm going to use these. I'm going to use these. To set, I'm going to use the Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in Banana.
Okay, where do I put you? I shall put you. Where do I put you? I shall put you right here.
I'm going to use the 133S brush from MAC. Okay, before we put on the powder, I'm just going to go over it one more time. Ooh, this is really nice. This powder, I got it at Ulta, and it was $8. So I don't really contour using a cream. Did you guys see that I like lost my brain? But I did pick up this stick foundation from Anastasia, and this one is in the color Mink. Yeah, so it's meant to contour because it's more of like a gray undertone. So let's see. What do I do? What do I do? Oh my god, I have a line. Help. Oh, I guess it's not that bad. That is gorgeous. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, I lost 1,000 pounds. Do you guys see a difference? Like, this is like giving me life, and then this is just like chubby cute. This is magnificent. To set that, I'm going to use this Too Faced, what is this? A medium deep matte bronzer. And then we're going to take the butt, so the flat end of this guy, and then we're going to dip it into that banana powder. We're going to use that to carve out our cheeks. So I'm not going to let that sit for too long. So to remove that, I'm going to use the Studio Fix powder from MAC, an NC20, and a big fluffy Real Techniques brush, just to remove any excess right under the eye to give it a little more color. And remove this guy on the bottom, set my mustache. I'm going to use Modern Mandarin blush from MAC right on the apples of our cheeks. To finish up the eye, we're going to use Feline eye pencil from MAC. We're going to use this to deepen up our waterline, and then use that 239 brush to diffuse that black. And I'm going to grab that 217 and dip it back into Saddle. That way we can diffuse that Swiss chocolate color. Sultry. Ay, mira. Back with that teal brush that we were using, just so I can apply that right in the inner portion of the bottom lid. It's time for some highlighter. I'm going to use this Iridescent powder, and this is actually loose. This one is in Silver Dusk. This will last you a lifetime. So I'm going to use my Anastasia brush, grab that teeny tiny bit, spray it with my teeny tiny Fix Plus. Let me show you. We're going for it. We're going for that full effect. Full effect, people. There we go. You see that healthy glow right there? We're faking it, people. We're faking it. Okay, so for the lip, I've been really... We're using Spice Lip Liner. And then for lip, we are going to use Myth. Okay, I'm going to use the Dose of Colors Brillo. This is with also the collaboration with Iluvsarahii. We want these lips to be glossy AF. We're going to finish it off with my little handy dandy Fix Plus. Ready? Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I enjoy doing and caking up my face. So if you enjoyed, please subscribe and like my video. Comment down below what you liked about this. If you want to try anything, come over to my house. I got you, girl. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.